Good evening, kids. I hope you all are doing well. Don't worry, your net connection is working fine. I did not speak as I have picked up the topic Keeping Quiet by Pablo Neruda, whose actual name was Neftali Ricardo Reyes Buzialto, who was born in the town of Parral in Chile. Now, this poem, Keeping Quiet, has been written very beautifully, which tells us the importance of silence. In our day-to-day rush, in the hurry to achieve something in life, we tend to forget what are our actual needs. In this poem, the poet lays emphasis on the importance of quietude and calmness. He also talks about the necessity of quiet introspection and creating a feeling of mutual understanding among human beings. He discusses the problem of strained human relationships. He suggests that people should cease every activity for a moment to do introspection. In that moment, they should analyze themselves and their relations with others. He does not advocate total inactivity and pessimism. He suggests that life should be lived with positive attitude and single-mindedness. He does not want to ruminate over death and become passive. Rather, he suggests that people should develop cordial relations with others. In a simple and straightforward language, the poet discusses the problem of human relationships. The poet invokes the symbol of earth to convey that there can be life under apparent stillness. Many of the students do get confused with this, as total inactivity means death. So if we stop working, it will be as if we are dead. If we stop movement. But what the poet wants us to do is, we should continue with our activities, but there should not be rush. There should not be too much of chaos, noise. There should be silence. And in this silence, we can introspect into our lives what we need. Are we in a rush to achieve something which we don't even need? At times the answer is yes. I just want something because my neighbor has it, because my friends own it, and I don't. It is not only for the people who are working, but also for the students like you. You want a gadget, you want a bike, you want a better mobile phone, because you don't have it, but your friend owns it. Why do you really need it? Or should I ask, do you really need it? So that is what introspection is here. We need to understand what our needs are. In the rush to achieve something, we forget that we are humans. We hurt other people. We hurt creatures who are trying to survive along with us. So that is what this poem is all about. Now, in this poem, there is something where students often get confused, and that is that number 12. What does that number 12? You can interpret it in your own words as 12 hours of the day, 12 minutes, or 12 months of a year. But here, actually, the poet is talking about just 12 minutes. If we keep silent for 12 minutes, that's more than enough. But the interpretation could be many. So please do not get confused with it, and I hope the poem is clear now. If there are any queries, do let me know. Thank you. Have a great week ahead.